In Highland, New York, we sell new and pre-loved clothing and gifts for others or for yourself. I am on the chapter Surrender and Release. This is Anyone Can Live a Happier Life. It's a book that I wrote I published about 7 years ago. This is called It's Always Perfect by Cynthia Farina. I woke up one day and decided I was done. It actually came about out of nowhere. It was time for a change. Don't get me wrong, I was happy working as an energy healer and fitness instructor. I was in a relationship with a wonderful man who loved me dearly and wasn't afraid to show it. Life was so fantastic, at least that is what I told myself. Yet deep down inside, I knew something was missing from my life, so I decided to move from New York to California. I quit my jobs, said goodbye to friends, clients, and family, as well as my boyfriend, asking him to be patient and please just give me 1 year to explore and connect to this pull I was feeling. This was the first time in my life I was not running away. I felt scared yet ready to put my big girl panties on and headed off to sleep on my brother's couch. Landing was easy, but now what? No guaranteed job, and I hardly had any money saved. I knew maybe 5 people in my new environment. Note to self: if you're going to grow, trust your inner voice, get still, and listen. When I'm in conflict or question, I write. I began to write all the things that would make my transition perfect for me. I wrote about the job I wanted, the salary I needed in order to pay rent for a place to the ideal apartment, what it would look like, the location, details, the people I wanted to surround myself with, how I wanted to stretch and push myself out of my comfort zone. Be careful with what you wish for, huh? I got a job in a gym as a manager and was quickly promoted to director of spa and fitness. I was living there 3 blocks from the ocean. It was beautiful. Everything I had written down. Here I am on top of the world, stretching, and bam, the snap occurs. My boyfriend of 10 years breaks up with me via text message. Talk about getting pushed out of your comfort zone. Oh boy, years later, I can look back and see the gift in the pain. But at the time, ouch, and this sucks. Life sucks. Why me? And so on. I dove into Puello Coelho. It's funny, I know his name, and yet I'm not pronouncing it right, I don't think. Coelho books and found myself reading about who I was, and where I was headed. It was one of those moments when your life is magically being reflected back at you to learn from and grow. All it takes is awareness and being willing to learn and listen. So it helped me along my next step on my journey. I learned to surrender, release what no longer serves me. I discovered a sense of strength I've yet to have ever experienced before. With this new sense of self, it was time to experience me. Along my new path, with a newfound sense of surrender and release, I was lucky enough to reconnect with my 4th grade boyfriend after not seeing him in 35 years. I found my other true half. We fell in love and got married. I'm now back in New York, happily growing with a man who lets me be me, building a business that consists of guiding others along their journeys through our experiences, hoping we can help them with what worked for us. Gotta love her, right? The key to our life and love is open, honest communication from day one, writing out what we are feeling from within that resonates with our soul. Laughter, lots of fun, acceptance, love, surrender, and release. I've experienced my challenges along the way and still do. However, it's how I chose to view them. In the end, it's always perfect. And she always says that. And it is always perfect. Our next chapter is going to be, or the next story, When the Going Gets Tough, Get Tougher by Marlene Blaskowitz. And, oh, no, that's not the name. Blaszczyk. Blasick. But that's no longer her last name because she got married. So, that's the next chapter. Guys, if you liked this video, where are you? There you are. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. One thumbs up. And also, if you've stuck with me this long and you haven't hit subscribe yet, please hit subscribe. And the bell will give you a notification every time I put out a new video. Remember, on Poshmark, I am marilgold, marilgold. If you ever need any clothing or gifts, I'm also Attire and Beyond in Highland, New York, and we do have an online store, www.attireandbeyond.com. And if you're local, you can just give me a call and you can get things that you want online, but come and pick them up. So thank you so much for hanging in with me. Stick with me. Come to the next chapter or story.